Oh, snap. It's time to yap. And I'm your host, Big C. And welcome to another episode of Just Yapping, a new season, season 2. I think the last season we did about 31 or 32 episodes, which I think my fans and everyone out there did a fantastic job of actually listening and supporting and commenting. I really appreciate you all. But as the time comes on, as far as the holidays come on, we have Halloween coming up, then we have Thanksgiving, and we have Christmas, so on and so forth. um, and going forward, I was planning on having some new turns on this podcast, and I wanted to do some new ventures and all that. So there was a way that I was thinking the whole time, and I was like, you know what, it'll be a great way to actually start off season 2 by doing interviews to see how well it goes. So I thought about it, and to kick it off, um, since Halloween is Friday, I had the best person, because this person is the best support system that I've had on the podcast. But not only that, a great support system from jump, since her and I have been together 20, 25 plus years. Um, it's great. We she's a great support. I call her my editing staff, and I call her my executive producer, and my son is also involved. And there's great when you have things like this that I actually love doing. She's a great support system. So we're gonna kick it off with the Halloween venture, and I want to introduce you to my Mrs. Fabiana.
Hello.
How are you, honey? How's your day today?
First off, your introduction made me tear up. Thank you.
Uh,
You're so sweet.
I'm sorry. Uh,
No.
so it seems like, by us recording, it looks like we're far away, and like she's in like London, England, and I'm like, where I am at home. But literally, I think she's downstairs because,
Honey, stop saying that. I am traveling.
oh, right, you are traveling. You're traveling.
I'm
You're
traveling to our living room.
traveling to the living room. So on this episode, I actually, we sat down and I spoke to her about it, because I think she is the greatest person to do things on holidays, because I think she's very talented at what she does. She kind, from time to time, she's not shy, but she's just like really timid to start something. But I tell her she's very talented in all she does. She does all our decorations and stuff. But I don't want to take away from her thunder. I'm going to ask her questions as far as her favorite holiday, besides Thanksgiving and Christmas and her birthdays, and other people's birthdays.
There's
But I'm
so
just saying,
many.
there's so many. But Halloween, I know, is one of her favorite Halloween. Excuse me, Halloween holidays.
Holidays.
So right. So, honey, so tell me, when did you like really start to love Halloween?
Probably at a really young age. I just love Halloween. I think it's just a great holiday. I know a lot of people aren't into Halloween, but for me, it's just a great holiday. It's about getting together, having parties, because we have Halloween parties. So having parties, pumpkin carving parties,
Yeah.
it's just a great holiday. I love the kids coming over and trick or treating. I love seeing everybody's different costumes. Halloween is just something I love to do, and I love to decorate for Halloween. It's one of my favorites because I love to scare people with our decorations.
Yeah,
Even though sometimes our decorations are cuter than scarier.
we do have people that decorate on our block, and we have this gentleman. I wish I can show you, right? The guy who lives across the street from us. Again, my wife can't see because she's overseas. So um but the thing is, the guy, he's like some computer, like, analyst guy and stuff, right? And he does like projectors to his house, and it's amazing. It's sick.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think he's on. I'm gonna ask him for his Instagram page one time, and just collect it and post it on our stuff.
Well, he does it again for Christmas, so
Yeah, but the
it's
Halloween
great.
one is really
Yeah,
sick, right? It's
it
really
is really
cool.
cool.
hmm and again, decorating is something that I know you love to do. And just tell me, why is it so important to you?
I love decorating because I love when you decorate for a holiday or
Mm.
anything, but especially for holidays.
Yeah.
You get to change up the decor in the house.
hmm
You get to just make the house for that moment, for that holiday, just make it like stand out. Just make it a little bit more magical. Just it's just something I love. Like my mom used to decorate. I want to continue the tradition of always decorating. So it's something I really like to do.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I mean, downstairs, she does, I do have to hand it to her because not only for Halloween, but for Thanksgiving and then Christmas and all other, even Easter.
Easter.
Yeah. Easter and, all the other little holidays and stuff, 4th of July, like she decorates, right? And then I'm always like, babe, you bought another one of these little trinket thingies. And she's like, babe, it was like 50 cents or $1 at this store now. I needed another one, but she
Because
does.
the trick is that if you really love to decorate, which
Yeah.
I'm sure whoever decorates knows, you try to get the stuff right after the holiday
Yeah.
happens.
True.
So that way it's
It's
50 to
cheaper.
75% off.
Yeah, right.
So
Listen, I have to. It's like clothing and every other thing else that's out there, right? Um, but she does listen, and I don't want to. I don't want to make it sound like just because she's my wife, I'm like making it seem more. She does a really, really fantastic
you're
job.
definitely not making it sound
She
that way.
does. She does a really fantastic job, and just to see her enjoyment of decorating, the downstairs, she little figurines and all. I mean, she has it all over. She from the candles, floating candles to pumpkin. You could see there's stuff in front of her right there. We're recording, like it's
And it
really
truly
cool.
runs in my family because
Yeah,
my brother loves to decorate
yeah, he does, Joe's.
and my sister loves to decorate. My
Yeah,
brother tries to compete with me for Halloween,
yeah.
but I outdo him every year. Sorry, Josie.
And another thing too is that she does great makeup. She does
Oh,
great makeup. She does, usually when my granddaughter's here, she's always like, Remy, can you put makeup on me and stuff? Or just in general, she does, her own makeup. Not for the holidays and stuff, but just her own makeup. When we go out somewhere, people are like, "Oh my God, girl, you on fleek, and you look fly, and you look, look." I
you're
haven't heard,
hysterical.
I haven't heard that word in a long time,
You're
but still,
hysterical.
she does a really good job. She went to a really good school to learn how to do it, but she was always that makeup type person. She learned all types of stuff about makeup, and she loves to follow people who do makeup and all that stuff. So that's another thing that she enjoys doing. Did you happen to pick out a costume yet for your Halloween decor or whatever?
So, I want to attempt to do a Queen of Hearts this year
Oh, nice.
because I saw a few makeup girls that I follow on Instagram,
Right.
and I saw them do the makeup, the whole
Mm-hmm.
face and neck
Mm-hmm.
for the Queen of Hearts, and I just loved it. And I'm going to attempt to do that one this year. It's pretty detailed, so it might take me some time.
Yeah.
But for Halloween, we just had a Halloween party. Excuse me, Halloween party we just had, and my brother had a Halloween party a week ago.
Yeah.
And I did a spider on my face
Mm-hmm.
out of paper. So I drew the spider body and the face and the head, and then for the legs out of paper, I attached like cut out like if it was spider legs,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I attached them with glue, and I thought it was pretty awesome. And it was 3D. It really will look like it was 3D, like it was coming out of my face. And I really enjoyed that one. That one was, and it's pretty easy to do. That
Yeah,
one was pretty easy to do.
it was really cool. You did a really, really nice job. And sometimes I looked over to you and I really thought there was a spider on your face, and I'm like, babe, but there really, there really wasn't.
No.
So we as kids we enjoy, like I enjoyed trick or treating and all that stuff in Halloween, only obviously because of the candy. That's what all kids love to do. They love the candy. They love all this other stuff. But do you think that Halloween is a thing of the past, or do you think that this time around, like in this, in the last 10, 15 years, do you think there's less kids coming out to trick or treat?
At least for our neighborhood, I feel that for the last few years we have had less kids. I really hope that it starts to pick up again because I think that all children should enjoy their childhood, and they should all go
Yeah,
trick
I
or
agree.
treating, and they should have fun, and they should go to the houses, even if they don't have candy, because I know some parents don't allow their kids to have candy,
Right.
but just go to people's houses and look at their decorations and just live your childhood and like enjoy it. Enjoy the lights, enjoy the blow ups,
Right.
enjoy the animatronics. Like
Yeah.
one of our son's friends has an amazing, amazing display of animatronics.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And it's just something really, really cool to see. And I feel like all children and even adults, you should experience that. And I really hope that more kids get to enjoy Halloween, get to go trick or treating, get to go out, get to do things.
Yeah.
And once kids get to a certain age, they don't want to do that. They don't want to go
Yeah.
out trick or
Because they're
treating.
too cool. They
But
get
they do.
older.
But yeah, right. They get older. But I feel like maybe they still want to go to parties, or like, I know like Xavier, or like I know him and his friends are like, oh, let's go to, his friend's name is James, and he's like, oh, let's go to James's house so we can see all the cool decorations.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
do, I do think, I hope that it continues. I hope that kids don't stop going out and seeing things, or trick or treating, or like just enjoying Halloween.
yeah, talking about my son's friend and our family friends, their son James, he spends, right, honey. It's like he starts in like
We
March,
have no
right?
idea the amount of money
March.
this kid spends. But what he does is he buys animatronics that people are selling that either aren't working or they
Yeah,
just don't need anymore. And if they're not working, he fixes them.
yeah,
Like he'll fix the animatronics.
yeah,
And then he'll either use them or he resells them. I mean,
yeah.
the kid's so talented. It's amazing. It's really nice that he really enjoys doing it. I cannot wait to go to his house on
Yeah,
Friday.
Friday.
See.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do work Friday, so I won't be able to spend a lot of time with you guys. But I'm gonna try my best to at least record and do a short of what James's house looks
Oh,
like.
you
This
have
kid
to.
has probably 200
Hundreds of
animatronics.
animatronics.
I mean, and he spends all, and they're moving parts, and they're, I mean, it's crazy from the
Yeah,
beginning of his
it is.
steps to his house all the way to the side, to the back, to the pool. It's
Great
incredible.
display. It's
And
a
the
great
kid is
display.
what, 15 years old, and he just loves doing it. And then when
Yeah.
he breaks it all down, he puts half the stuff like Jason and Freddy Krueger and all the killers in his room. And
Yeah.
he even told us that, like, oh, when Grammy comes over to sleep over, she's protected by all the killers.
Yeah. I'd be a
So
little
it's
scared
funny.
of that. Even though
Hmm.
I love Halloween, I think if I woke up next to a Freddy Krueger or
Yeah,
next to
yeah, I
Jason,
would
I'd
too.
be scared. We have a scarecrow right in our front yard,
Yeah,
and he makes noise. Like he like says things, and then like his hands like clap together.
yeah,
And lately, when I've been leaving in the morning or when I come home from work, he speaks, because he does. He says things, and when he speaks, I freak out because I'm like, oh my gosh. But so I could only imagine waking up in the middle of the night to a Freddy Krueger or a Jason or
yeah.
anything else.
So you did mention earlier about the block party that we have every year. Could
Yeah.
you want to explain
Which
to our audience about that?
Yeah, so every year, where we live in our neighborhood, we
Hmm.
have a Halloween block party,
Yeah,
and like a good amount of homes, a good amount of our neighbors,
yeah,
we all get together. We all like, everybody makes food, desserts. There's games, there's dancing. It's just a really great time, and it's really nice for everyone to get together. Once again, holidays are for people to get together,
yeah.
and
Absolutely,
that's what I love about
I agree.
holidays. Everybody comes together,
Yeah,
you have a good time, the kids get together, and it's all about like continuing traditions and
yeah,
like just getting together, having a great time, like meeting new neighbors, meeting new friends, new people. It's really nice. And our block party is great. We
yeah.
do say every year when we have our Halloween block party that we will be doing a summer block party. That
Yeah.
hasn't happened yet. This is
Hasn't
the
happened
third year
yet.
we keep on saying it,
Yeah,
but I will be in charge of it
yeah.
this summer, and
We're
it will happen.
we're gonna try because
No,
again,
it'll happen.
I was there. Yeah, I'd taken a night off of work, and we had a really really good time. I think there was less people this year than was last year,
Yeah,
but
because this year
overall,
there was like this year there was also some other parties.
yeah,
So there was
yeah,
less
of course,
people, but it
yeah,
was still a great time. We had a great time.
yeah. Good food, good people, good
Kids
laughs.
have a great time. Adults have a great time. It's
Yep.
great.
Yeah. I wonder if other people, if my viewers out there, if you guys are listening and you guys have some kind of like Halloween block party and all that stuff, send me comments and stuff like that. I would love to hear from you guys. Do you ever think about, we were talking about your designs as far as like, what you do for the holidays and stuff like that. Do you ever think about doing it, an interior holiday design
No,
at like people's houses
no,
and stuff like that?
no.
Why?
I just
You-
don't. You know me. I don't have the confidence to do things like that.
Well,
Like I'll do it for myself. I'll do
I
it for
know.
like my granddaughter. I'll do it for my
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
But I just
But when we
I
have people to come visit, they're like, "Oh my god, look at all this
no, they
cute
do,
stuff."
and
You
like,
do a great job.
oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah.
No, I know. I don't know. I just don't have that confidence in me to be like, oh, let me do this. Let me
Yeah.
decorate this. I mean, my house, yes, I'll do
Yeah.
it because it's my house. If I don't like it, I'm like, oh, let me take it down. But somebody else's house, I don't know. I
Babe,
just,
give me the ladder and take that stuff down because I don't like it. It needs to be moved over that way or that way.
yeah. And by the way, you're gonna have to use the ladder later because you have to fix something. But
I
anywho,
figure.
next.
Yeah, so again, we did talk about how you love to do makeup and all that other stuff, but do you have any tips or do it yourself stuff for Halloween makeup for the young kids and all that to take it off? Because I know sometimes when you put on heavy makeup and all that, it can be a pain in the butt and the kids start crying and that. Do you have any tips for parents?
Well, taking it off is pretty easy. You could either do soap and water. It depends on what you use, or you could use micellar water.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to take it off. But really cool tips if you want to do anything like for your kid, for your face, like face painting, you could use toothpicks. If you do toothpicks like this, and you color the toothpick like with either black or red or whatever color you choose. You put the toothpick over here, of course, color side down, and then this side like this. You can make like skeleton. You could make over here. You can make like a spider web.
Yeah, cool.
You can make a lot of things. You
Yeah.
could do a lot of things with all different types of easy things. You could do like you could paint green on your forehead, and then just like a white line and black lines, and you're like a monster. Like
Yeah,
you can
like
make a lot of
Frankenstein
different
type
things.
thing. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
So, and again, we keep talking about the holidays because I think that the fall is primary. I think it's the primary time for, again, Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas and so on and so forth. I know you love baking. Do you have any holiday, like especially for Halloween? Do you have any good baking treats that you do? Any cookies and stuff like that?
Well, cupcakes probably easiest thing for Halloween because you could just decorate them any way you want. So
Mm-hmm.
that's easy. But I usually always for every holiday, well, for 90% of the holidays, I usually make my traditional cookies, which are from my country. They're called alfajores.
Mm-hmm.
So this year for our Halloween block party, I meant to make the cookie and I made the cookie. However, I meant to use food coloring and make the cookie orange, and I completely forgot, and I was so bummed about
That's all
that
right. Not a
because I
big
wanted
deal.
to make them orange. But anywho, but
Yeah.
there's so many cookies you can make. There's so many things you can make. You can make like brownies and like
Chocolate
cut
chip
them up
cookies.
into like what happened?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Oh yeah, chocolate chip cookies. But I'm saying you could cut them up into like
Yeah, of
shapes
course.
of like a
Mhm.
ghost or like anything like that. The way you could decorate it, you could
Right.
decorate it into like a mummy.
Yeah.
Like there's so many different ideas. But like Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, they all show you great ideas on what you can make for Halloween parties or any
Yeah.
party, like
Yeah.
any holiday party.
Awesome. So we do have, and I'll tell you what, this little beast runs the household, right? And her name is Izzy Isabel Bear. She's tiny. She's a teacup Yorkie. She's what, honey? 4 pounds, if that.
3.5 pounds.
All right, 3.5 pounds wet. She is tiny. She looks like a little mouse, little rat running around the house and stuff like that. She's the cutest. She's a pain in the ass sometimes, but she's cute as hell. Now, I'm allowed to curse. This is a podcast. She's a pain in the butt, but my wife loves decorating, and she loves decorating little Izzy Bear. Honey, what costume do you have for Izzy, or do you for this year?
So Izzy's going to be a bumblebee. I'm hoping the costume comes in time because I ordered it from Amazon and it keeps on saying it's delayed.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it comes by Friday. It says it's coming tomorrow, so I hope it does.
Yeah.
However, we do have another little costume for her. It's just like a pumpkin. It's just like a pumpkin with like this fluffy skirt.
Yeah.
Which is perfect.
Yeah, it's
so,
cute.
But hopefully the bumblebee comes because the bumblebee one is really cute. And it's actually, she's so little that I had to order a cat costume because that's how tiny she is. That the dog costumes were way too big for her. So.
Yeah, I forgot it. You can wrap this dog up and she'll get out of it really quick. She runs around, and sometimes even like my wife or I will put on like a little sweater on for her because it's a little chilly out, but it's you can tell she hates it. She's like, please take this thing off me. And
no,
then when
excuse me, she does not hate it. You don't want her to wear it. She loves it. Who does not want to be cozy when it's cold out?
Listen, I don't want to take you away from your Halloween cooking that you're doing, because I know stuff is in the oven and stuff like that. Yes. So just one more quick question.
Yeah.
Throughout your years of celebrating Halloween, what was probably the funniest thing that you've seen or heard or you've come across in all your years of Halloween?
Funniest on a personal level was probably when my dad, he dressed up as a lady.
I think you told me that.
Hysterical because he had, first of all, he had heels on, which he obviously cannot walk in heels, so it's hysterical. And I was young, so to me it was hysterical. I think he even had he wore my mom's pantyhose, which he had them like down to his knees. And then he had like a dress, like one of my mom's like house dresses. He had a wig. It was just like the funniest thing because he
hysterical.
tried.
Yeah.
He tried. And you know what he actually ended up looking like? He ended up looking like E.T. with when ET had the wig.
Yeah.
That's what he ended up looking like, and the hat. And I'm like, but it was the funniest thing because he really did try, and he just looked so funny, and I just
Yeah.
that that is something I'll never forget because it was just like hysterical. Like the way he looked was just really really funny.
That's
He
really
attempted,
funny.
and it
Yeah, of course.
wasn't.
We love Pepito.
But there's so many funny costumes out there. Like yesterday Xavier had a concert, and this kid had a costume where he had the alien attached to his
Yeah,
back.
touch his back. Right.
And while the kid is playing in the band,
Yeah.
the alien is just bopping.
It's
It was
bopping
just
his head.
really
Yeah,
funny
yeah,
because
yeah.
the
I
alien was
seen it.
bopping his head. It looked like he was bopping to the music.
That was really
And
funny.
it's just so many funny costumes. One of the kids at our Halloween block party had a chicken costume. It was really funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funny costumes.
Yeah.
The avocado costumes are funny. Those are funny too.
I love the blow up costumes like it has. Like you
Yeah.
said, the one with the alien, those are hysterical. Those are the best. So
the alien costume yesterday was really funny.
yeah, so I really appreciate your time. I know that you have a busy schedule, especially when the Knicks aren't playing tonight. But even if they were, I'd be busy. But still, I just want to commend you on your fantastic decorating and being the person that you are, because you deserve more than what you hear, what you see every day. I love you. I'll always love you. I love everything that you do. And keep going. Don't ever give up. The sky's the limit. All right. So, again, I hope everybody enjoys their Friday Halloween. I hope that
enjoy Halloween.
Yeah, I hope that the kids, I should say this, the parents are going to kill me, but enjoy the candy, but also you have to make sure that the candy is legit. I don't want to scare anyone, but in all those crazy past times, people were tainting the candy and all that. Don't be scared. But if you see that something's not, right, go through their bag of candy and just inspect, and if it's not, just throw it away. And some parents, they don't want their kids eating candy, so they chuck it anyway. But still,
I have seen a lot of people like they're saying that they're going to be giving out like pretzels, Oreos, chips.
Yeah.
So it's not always just about candy. We used to have a lady that used to give us like 5 cents. Which is, you give what you can. It's just like having kids come to your house, and it's really really sweet.
Yeah, we
used to now even all the new things that with the trunk or treats, those are really nice.
Yeah, trunk or treats are pretty cool. Yeah.
If you don't want your kids going to houses, you just go to it's an event. Everybody goes to the trunks and they all decorate. It's really cute.
Yeah.
So Halloween has really changed through the years, and I've always loved Halloween. I think it's just a great holiday.
Yeah, for the younger kids too. I know that the parents take their kids out really early when the sun's still out.
And just
so that way
all
for
the kids
safety.
in their costumes. Oh,
it's
my
funny.
gosh, so
I love when the kids come up. I know you do too. When the kids come up the stairs and trick or treat, and then sometimes
we fight to see who's going to stay home for Halloween.
Yeah.
So
Well, I can't. I work this weekend. I could stay for a little bit, but I can't enjoy like I used to. All right. So again, everybody enjoy their Halloween. Stay safe out there. Be vigilant. Always carry a flashlight or stay in touch with your parents. Don't go out by yourselves. If you do, stay in a group and just enjoy yourselves and have fun. All right. Be a kid.
Happy
right. Grow up. Be a kid. All right, honey. I appreciate you and thank you for doing this this first time interview. All right.
Okay.
Have a great night. Ciao.
Great night. Bye.
And for everyone else, I'm Big C. Peace.